Hello, and welcome to today's episode of the Daily Blend. I am your host, AC, and we are joined in the studio today by Joe Facteau, who is the development manager for Daniel Boone Regional Library. How are you, Joe?
I'm doing well today. Thank you very much for having me here today.
Absolutely. Thank you for joining us. So, Joe, you're new to Columbia and to the position, right?
I am very new. So I started around August, and I've been really excited to be in the new position. I just moved here from Boston, so it's been wonderful so far, and I've been very excited to get to know the new community. So
And you liking the community?
I love the community so far. Me and my wife are thinking of staying in the area. So
I love it. I love it. We like to hear it. We like to hear it. So tell me a little bit about, I know there's so much that happens at the library, so much more than just come and check out a book. And you guys are participating in Como Gives.
we are.
So talk to us a little bit about the library, what the needs are, how the community can help.
Sure thing. So, what I always tell people is we do more than just books, and that usually typically surprises people because of the amount of resources we offer at the library. Recently, I believe in January 2024, we hired a social worker to kind of help with the individuals in the community might need help with literacy, might need just help finding a place to live, might need food resources as well. So that's been I've been working very hand in hand with our social worker to make sure that they get the resources they need to help our patrons. And this year, every year we focus on a new giving campaign, kind of at the end of the year, aligning with Como Gives. And this year, our social worker found a big need in the community that had not been met prior to this in Boone County. And what he found was when we also offer the Excel Adult High School, which was our fall fundraiser, I believe, a year or two ago, which kind of provides like a high school education for those who may not have finished high school. And someone felt that they weren't quite ready for the Excel Adult High School yet, and that they didn't quite feel that they had the literacy skills to do that yet. And so our social worker kind of did some research and tried to find resources for this patron in the Boone County area to kind of get him up to speed with his literacy skills. And he found that there were no adult literacy programs in the area. So it can be kind of a hard topic to say, oh, I'm not sure if I know quite how to read yet to be able to go get my GED, to go get my high school education. And so then this year we decided our fall fundraiser would be Read to Succeed, which is a new program we're going to be offering in 2025, and we're fundraising for right now. And the focus of that is setting up a program for volunteers. So if you're interested in volunteering at the library, we will have volunteer opportunities starting in 2025 for this program. And the goal of this program will be kind of tutoring individuals to get them up to speed for literacy skills so they can go to Excel Adult High School or pursue their GED education.
Wow, that is a really wonderful program and one that I had not heard about. Yeah. So really, really great information. So adult literacy is where you're focusing. Read to Succeed, you said it is?
That is correct. And we found that from doing research with some statistics provided by MU that there are around 6% of the Boone County population lacks basic literacy skills. And that kind of aligns with the other number that is around 7.4% of the Boone County population has not graduated high school.
Yeah.
So this kind of aligns with kind of giving a pathway through your public library to getting basic literacy skills and then getting your high school education.
Okay, and so this high school education program that you're talking about for adults, this is not a GED that's not what it's called anymore, but this is not that. This is an actual high school program for adults.
That is correct. So it's called Excel Adult High School, and that's a program we've had for a couple years now after identifying in the community that there maybe weren't as many resources to kind of get people in a high school education, and it is a accredited high school program, not a GED program, and it's been very successful. We've had a couple graduates so far, and we'll be continuing into the near future. So.
That's wonderful. That is wonderful. And there's another service that the library provides
yes.
that most people probably don't know about.
Yes.
There's a lot of community work that goes on in the library. I've been to more things over there than I can name. So it's definitely not just come read books to kids. There's a lot of programming that happens.
Yes, we have around 1,400 programs that happen throughout the year. So those are formal sit-down programming that lasts between an hour to 2 hours that are put on by our wonderful staff at DBRL and other volunteers. So
yeah, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. So your Como Gives campaign, though, it's mid-December. It's time to kind of get ramped up. And you guys are strictly focusing on raising for your Read to Succeed program?
That is correct. And by giving a generous donation either through Como Gives or directly to the library found at our foundation page right on our website, under Ways to Give, that will help support our fall giving campaign and kind of get this program off the ground for 2025.
Yeah, that's really awesome. So tell me, so since you're new to Columbia, what have you found at the library? What's been the most exciting thing that you've seen happen at the library in the months that you've been here?
Honestly, another program that I've seen at the library that has really kind of made me feel very strongly about the library and how much good it does for the community is our memory cafes that support our patrons that may have Alzheimer's or dementia. And that definitely has been something that not necessarily exciting, but definitely got me very involved with our mission at the library, where it definitely got me excited to be the development manager and try to make sure that these programs continue to have support and that they continue to have resources. So
That's interesting. I've never heard of that. And so tell me a little bit about that program.
So the Memory Cafe is put out on by our outreach manager, Abby Rimmel, who worked at the, trying to think of the name, the Wolfner Library, which is specializing in more older library patrons and getting them the resources they need. That might be large print books. It might be like iPads so that they can zoom in and read, which has been something I've been working on as well to give them more resources with that. And we also offer memory kits for people so that they can go through the memory kit. And if they're struggling with their memory at that point in their life, it can kind of help them remember things. And there are little things you can pick which bag you want out of the memory kits and whatever aligns with the individual that you're supporting at the time. So
That's really nice.
yes,
Yeah,
I was
that's
very
really
impressed by
nice.
that when I started. I was like, I've never heard of that before, and I was very, very impressed by it. So
Yeah, I would say so. And it makes me think about how in tune you have to be as someone who is associated with the library, works for the library, volunteers to be able to bring programming like that is so needed and necessary, but unique,
yes.
very unique.
So, I mean, since I've been starting, I mean, I kind of worked with a lot of different programs back east, and I definitely want to make sure that we continue expanding our programs, and I can definitely say that much of what happens at the library is tax funded. However, in order to do new things, that happens through donations.
Yeah, that happens through donations, and which is why Como Gives is so important, and people can give through the 31st. And what's your website, real quick?
I believe it's dbrl.org.
dbrl.org.
Want to learn more about the library and our programs, there's a lot of information on the website. There's a lot.